Hey everyone, and welcome to the Hemp Horticulture Series. Today, we'll be going over sub-irrigated planters for hemp, what they are, and how they work. Sub-irrigated planters go by a ton of different names, and a lot of these names are usually tied to what the sub-irrigated planter does or what tools were used to create it. We have names like self-watering planters, self-wicking beds, rain gutter grow systems, along with a ton of different brand names, like Earthbox I think is one of the most popular. But no matter what the name, all of these sub-irrigated planters follow the same design principles to not only have a self-watering system, but do it in a way that requires no electricity, no mechanical moving parts, and is even more pest and disease resistant than hand watering your plants. So what is it exactly? Well, a self-watering planter is essentially an all-in-one wick system, except it's able to utilize a couple of unique tricks to help offset the problems of a traditional wick system. Traditionally, wicking water to a plant requires constant adjustment of a wick line to ensure an optimal water transfer rate, as too much water will cause the plant to be waterlogged, drowning the roots at the bottom of the container, while too little water will dry out the roots, both of which could kill a plant. A sub-irrigated planter, though, places the water reservoir directly below the grow medium, and then utilizes an air chamber between the water reservoir and the grow medium to compensate for this. So let's take a deeper dive at how this works. We'll start first with a leak-proof container. The bottom of the container is designated as a water reservoir, and above that is the air chamber where no water or grow medium is. And to ensure that the water never raises to this point, an overflow drain hole is needed at the top of the water line so that any excess water will flow out of the container. Now there needs to be a physical divider for the grow medium to sit on, and then everything above this divider is where the grow medium is. But then how does the water wick up to the grow medium? Well, there needs to either be wicks connecting the two together, or by allowing part of the grow medium to expand down to the water reservoir, both the grow medium or the wick can bring the water up to the rest of the container. Most systems utilizes one or the other, and some will even utilize both. Now what happens from here is that the water will move up due to capillary action anytime the grow medium gets too dry. And as the grow medium is saturated with water, the capillary action will slow down as well until the water is used up. On top of that, to prevent oversaturation of the grow medium, the air in the air pockets is able to aerate the grow medium from the bottom of the container, which is where it needs it the most. And by amending the grow medium with a good amount of perlite, which is both wick friendly and provides more aeration to the grow medium, they're able to help offset the roots from becoming waterlogged even if the grow medium gets too saturated. Now while the water reservoir of the system can be refilled by traditionally watering the container from the top, wetting the top of the grow medium can invite pests to your plants. So to prevent this, many of these systems will add a filling tube to the side that can fill the water reservoir directly. Or instead, you can even use the overflow drain outlet to fill the system, which allows for the water reservoir to be refilled without the top of the grow medium ever getting wet. Finally, the grow medium used for this type of system needs to not compact so that it can wick water easily. This means that your typical ground soil probably won't work, as they're too heavy and will compact, preventing the capillary action from bringing the water to the rest of the container. Most potting mixes, however, will work, as these are usually made of a blend of peat moss, cocoa coir, vermiculite, and perlite, which all wick extremely well, along with some type of fertilizer or compost. If you want to grow hydroponically with this type of system, a mix of 2 parts peat moss or cocoa coir with 1 part perlite will do the trick. And if going with this route, then instead of filling the water reservoir with just plain water, you'll need to use a hydroponic nutrient mixed in with the water. And that's it. Like the content? Then be sure to check out our beginner's guide to creating CBD products from scratch, available at Amazon in print and digital, with links in the description below. You can also find us at hempinapot.com.